breaking rules. Dangerous path that I follow. Oh, go on, just do what you do. And it hurts as I bleed for you, cry for you. Let me bleed as I bleed for you, cry for you. Let me bleed. Let me bleed. Let me. All of the pain seems to follow like a shadow, dark and cold to the touch. Am I insane not to let go? Oh, go on, just do what you do. And it hurts as I bleed for you, cry for you. Let me bleed as I bleed for you, cry for you. Let me bleed. Let me.
Mortality. Good morning, motherfuckers. Welcome to Easy Money, a sports betting show. I'm Chris Gonzalez. Steve will be here in just a few minutes. He's running just a couple minutes behind. He'll be here in just a couple minutes. I'm going to break down today's slate of games. Hope everybody had a good weekend. I'll check. Somebody said they don't think Facebook is live. It was a minute ago. Just tell me it's live. Yeah, it's working. It is working. All right. Hope everybody had a good weekend. We'll break down some of these games. We'll start with the NBA. First game we have up is Orlando Magic against the Detroit Pistons. Detroit's a minus 2-point favorite. Money line's minus 126, which that just changed and went from 130 to 126. Orlando's plus 110 on the money line, and the over-under is set at 210.5. I like Detroit in this game. Orlando's not very good. They traded away the best players they have. They're in the middle. They're going to start rebuilding. Detroit's not great, but they play hard. I'd go the Detroit minus 2, or I'd go minus 2 just because you're getting a little bit better value because you get that minus 110. Yeah, I'm going to. Let's see. I want Detroit. Minus 2. Actually, I'm going to take the money line, Detroit money line. Next game we have on here is the Indiana Pacers against the Washington Wizards. Washington is minus 4 against the spread. Money line's minus 172. Money line for the Pacers is plus 144. Over under on this game is set at 246. I like the Pacers in this game. They're coming up. They played good over the weekend. I like the under. The under over under. I like the under 246. We'll go to the next game. Golden State Warriors against New Orleans Pelicans. Pelicans are minus 2, minus 130 on the money line. Warriors are plus 110 on the money line. And over-under set at 236. This isn't a game I'm going to bet today, but if I was going to bet this game, I would take the Warriors money line. I'd take the Warriors plus 110. Just basically because of Steph Curry. And New Orleans, I don't know. I think New Orleans has quite a bit of talent, but it always seems like they find a way to lose games. So I would lean toward Golden State on this game. You get them plus 110 on money line. So that's pretty good value. Next game we have is Portland against Atlanta. Atlanta is -2. Atlanta's 2-point favorite, -134 on the money line. Portland is +114 on the money line. And the over-under is set at 235. I like Portland in this game. I like Portland at +114 on the money line. Over-under 235. I think I would lean toward the under on that. And the next game we have is the 76ers against the Bulls. The 76ers are 6-point favorites, -250 on the money line. Bulls are +205 on the money line. And the over-under set at 212.5. I like Philly in this game. I'd stay away from the over-under on that. 212. I would lean toward the Sixers -6. I don't know if Levine is back for the Bulls yet or not. I have to look that up and see, but especially if Levine's out, I would lean toward the 76ers in that game. Next game is the New York Knicks against the Memphis Grizzlies. Grizzlies are -2.5 point favorites, -138 on the money line. Knicks are +118 on the money line, and the over-under is set at 218.5. I like the Knicks in this game. This is actually one of my picks for today. I'm going to take the Knicks money line on the +118. It has moved a little bit towards Memphis. Last night when I was looking at this game, it was +134. Now it's +118. So it's moved toward the Knicks a little bit, but I like the Knicks in this game. They've been playing good. Randall's just been on fire. So I would lean toward the Knicks in this game. Or not lean. That's who I'm picking. I like the Knicks. I'm taking them as one of my picks when we give out our picks later in the show. Don't forget, right after this show at 11 o'clock, we have our sports talk show, Gonzo Sports Room. Come join us for that. We appreciate everybody that's been supporting us. If you like what you're hearing, please like and subscribe. Tell a friend. Check out oddsjam.com. All right, let's get back to the games though, real quick. All right, next game on here is the Denver Nuggets against the Los Angeles Lakers. Not sure if LeBron's going to play tonight. 'Cause I think I heard he rolled his ankle last night, and then he's complaining about the play-in tournament. Hadn't said nothing about it until now that his team's a 6 seed and could fall down into that play-in tournament. Now he said whoever came up with the play-in tournament needs fired. But this game to me all depends on who's playing. They have the Nuggets are 4-point favorites, -168 on the money line. Lakers are +142 on the money line, and the over/under is set at 218. If LeBron and AD both play, I would lean toward the Lakers +4. If LeBron's not playing, I would lean toward the Nuggets at the -168. So that's the thing where you just have to keep an eye. I just saw a few minutes ago when I was watching ESPN this morning. They wasn't sure if LeBron was going to play tonight or not yet. So that's something you want to keep an eye on throughout. Keep an eye on. Maybe look it up or wait a few minutes and see what happens before you place that bet. Because if LeBron don't play, I think I would lean toward the Nuggets. But if LeBron's playing, LeBron and AD playing, I'd take the Lakers either plus 142 or plus 4. Let's see if there's any more NBA games for today. I already talked. Knicks and Grizzlies. All right, we got the next game we have. It's San Antonio Spurs against the Utah Jazz. Jazz are 7.5-point favorites, minus 320 on the money line. Spurs are plus 260 on the money line, and the over/under is set at 221.5. This isn't a game I'm going to personally bet today, but Spurs have been playing good, and I think the Jazz are still without Donovan Mitchell. So I think there's some value there with the Spurs at plus 260. So if I was going to bet this game, which I haven't decided for sure, but I think I'm going toward the Spurs at plus 260. I think there's value there. Spurs have been playing good basketball. Jazz haven't been playing great without Donovan Mitchell. I'm pretty sure Jazz already basically have a playoff spot locked up, so it's not like they're not playing for their playoff hopes. So who knows how hard they're going to play tonight? So I like the Spurs plus 250 there. All right. It looks like that's all the NBA games today. So we'll get ready to move on to some Major League Baseball. And first game we have up on baseball night is the Milwaukee Brewers at the Phillies. The Brewers are minus 1.5 on the run line, plus 102 money line, and the Phillies are minus 120 on the money line, and the over/under is set at 8.5. This isn't a game I'm personally going to bet, but if I was going to bet this game, I think I would lean toward, or I'd probably take the Brewers money line. Brewers were playing good ball, beat the Dodgers this weekend, but then yesterday got blown out by the Dodgers. So I look for the Brewers to come back today, play a lot better ball. Then we have the Dodgers against the Cubs. Dodgers are minus 1.5 from the run line, minus 205 money line. Cubs are plus 172 on the money line. Over/under for this game is 8.5. In this game, I like the Dodgers. They got Buehler. All right. They have Buehler on the mound tonight. And this game, Dodgers have Buehler on the mound. I like the Dodgers minus 205. And then I also like the over in this game. Also like the over 8.5. Both them teams put up runs. The Cubs put up 12 runs yesterday in a loss to the Reds. Lost 13-12. Dodgers, I think, scored almost 20 runs yesterday. So it's just one of them games that could end up definitely being a high-scoring game. Got Hendricks on the mound for the Cubs. He's been kind of, I don't know, a little more hit and miss this year than he was last year. But just the Cubs that played an extra inning game yesterday, lost a tough game to the Reds. Dodgers are coming off like a 20-run night. I like the Dodgers. So I like Dodgers in that game. Next game is the Rangers at the Twins. The Twins are minus 1.5 on the run line, minus 198 money line. Rangers are plus 166 money line, and the over/under for this game is set at 8. Rangers have Dunning on the mound. Twins have Maeda on the mound. This isn't a game I'm personally going to bet today, but I would lean toward the Twins on this game. I'd probably take the Twins minus 1.5 on the run line. You get that at plus 102. So I mean that's not too bad. It's pretty good value. And actually, that game just moved. Now you get plus 104 on the run if you take the minus 1.5 run line. So the game is moving toward the Twins here. Mets and Cardinals, they have it all boxed out. Only thing they are showing here is the money line. Cardinals are minus 106 on the money line. Mets are minus 110 on the money line. Yeah, they have it. They have everything else blanked out because the Mets haven't announced their starting pitcher yet. Wainwright's going to be on the mound for the Cardinals. That's not, like I said, this ain't a game I'm going to bet. I'd want to wait till I see more information on who's pitching for the Mets if I was going to bet this game. But at minus 106, I think that's pretty good value on the Cardinals, especially with Wainwright on the mound. He's a veteran, and more times than not, he pitches a pretty good game more times than he don't. So I'm leaning toward the Cardinals in that game, but like I said, right now they don't have a run line or a total up because the Mets haven't announced the starter. So before I would make any decision on that game, I'd want to wait and see who the starter is for the Mets tonight. Next game we have are the Cleveland Indians against the Kansas City Royals. Indians are minus 1.5 on the run line, minus 126 on the money line, and the Royals are plus 108 on the money line. Over and under for this game is set at 8.5. Looks like Savali is on the mound for the Indians and Lynch is on the mound for the Royals. I like this Indians team. I think they're pretty gritty. In this game, I like the Indians at the money line, minus 126. And the Indians were playing good over pretty decent over the weekend. They're coming into Kansas City feeling pretty good. I like this Kansas City team. They're pretty gritty, so I'm gonna go minus. I like the minus 126 money line for the Indians. See, next game we have is the San Francisco Giants against the Colorado Rockies. The Rockies are minus 1.5 on the run line, minus 126 money line. The Giants are plus 108 on the money line, and the over/under for this game is set at 10. You have Sanchez on the mound for the Giants, Marquez on the mound for the Rockies. This is actually a game I am going to bet on today. I like the Giants at I like the Giants at plus 108, but I just noticed something, so I'm gonna need to do a little more research on that before I place that bet, because last night the Giants was minus 104 on the money line. Now they're plus 108. So I need to make sure there ain't no injury or anything. There maybe that might just be with the way the money's coming in. But I like unless there's a big injury or something I haven't seen yet. I like the Dodgers at plus 108. Or I'm not the Dodgers, damn it. The Giants at plus 108. My bad. The over-under on this game is at 10. I'm gonna stay away from the total on that game. I think 10 just. I think 10's too high, but man, when you're playing in Colorado, you never know the balls can start flying out of that field, and it can be a real high scoring game. All right, next game is the Rays against the Rays at the Angels. Rays are -1.5 on the run line, -116 money line. Angels are -102 on the money line. And the over-under for this game is set at 7.5. The Rays have Glasnow on the mound tonight, and the Angels have Ohtani on the mound tonight. I like the Rays money line -116. It's moved a little bit toward the Rays this morning. Last night when I looked at it last night, it was -108. Now it's -116. I know everybody's hyped up about this Ohtani and talking about how he might be the best player in baseball because he can throw 100 miles an hour and he can hit home runs. But I like Glasnow. I think Glasnow's been pitching good this year. I just think they're going to roll in there, and I think he's going to give the Angels trouble. And I mean, Ohtani's good, but Ohtani can struggle a little bit sometimes too. But just because the pitching matchup, I like this Glasnow, so I like the Rays at -116. Let's see what else. What's next? We got the Toronto Blue Jays against the Oakland Athletics. Oakland is -105 on the run line, -126 money line. The Rays are +108 on the money line. And the over-under for this game is set at 8.5. Toronto's been playing good ball. Oakland has a good team this year, too. They just came off of like a 12, 13 game winning streak. Blue Jays been playing good ball, too. Played good over the weekend. You have Matt's on the mound for the Jays. Montas is on the mound for the Athletics. I like Toronto in this game at the +108. All right. Just 1 second here. My phone acting strange. All right. Get ready to get down to another game. Steve should be here about any time and joining us. What is it doing? All right, next game we have is the Pirates against the Padres. Padres are -1.5 on the run line, -190 money line. Pirates are +160 money line. On the mound for the Pirates is Anderson. Diaz is on the mound for the Padres. I like the Padres money line in this game. Or you can take them at the -1.5 run line and you get that at +112. I'm gonna take Padres money line at -190. Is what I like in this game. Over unders at set at 8.5. Pirates, Padres. All right, let's go back this way. See what hockey. All right. Now we're going to talk. Now we'll move on to the NHL. See what kind of slate we got there tonight. First game we have tonight for NHL for hockey is 7:00 tonight. Got the Chicago Blackhawks against Carolina Hurricanes. The Canes are -1.5 on the puck line, -280 money line. Chicago's +230 on the money line. This here is a game I'm going to bet, but if I was going to bet, I would take I would lean toward the over. No, wait a minute. Yeah, over 6.5 on the total. You get that at +106. Then we got the Pittsburgh Penguins against the Philadelphia Flyers. Pittsburgh is -1.5 on the puck line, -168 money line. The Flyers is +142 money line. I like Pittsburgh in this game. This is a game I am going to bet. I like Pittsburgh at the money line at -168. I mean, if you think they're going to win by at least 2 goals, I mean, you can take them. You get the puck line at -1.5 at +150. I like the Penguins in that game, and the over under in that game. I like the over 6.5. They're talking about there's football injuries. Bulls, Troy Brown Jr. Felicio has been upgraded to probable. I'm trying to see if Levine's still out. Yeah, Levine's still out too for the Bulls. So and Vucevic is questionable for the Bulls. So I would definitely stay away from the Bulls tonight. Gary Trent Jr. is out for the Raptors. All right, next game we have in the hockey is the Washington Capitals against the New York Rangers. Capitals are -1.5 on the puck line, -122 money line. Rangers are +104 on the money line, and the over/under for this game is also set at 6.5. I like the Capitals in this game. I'd take them at the -122 money line. And I'm not sure about I'd probably stay away from the over/under on this game. Next game in the NHL is the Boston Bruins against the New Jersey Devils. Bruins are -1.5 on the puck line, -250 on the money line. And New Jersey's +205 on the money line. I like the Bruins at -1.5 puck line. You get that at +112. And the over/under in that game is at 5.5. I think I like the over on that game, over 5.5. Next game is the Islanders against the Sabres. Islanders are -1.5 from the puck line, -270 on the money line. and the Sabres are plus 220 money line, and the over under in this game is set at 5.5. I like the Islanders minus 1.5 puck line. You get that at plus 105. So yeah, I like the Islanders in that game. I'm not necessarily going to bet that game today, but if I was going to bet that game, I would take the Islanders minus 1.5. Get that at plus 105. So that's got the Winnipeg Jets against the Ottawa Senators. Jets are minus 1.5 on the puck line, minus 162 money line. Senators are plus 136 money line, and the over under for this game is set at 6.5. This is a game I'm not going to bet today, but I would lean toward the Jets. I'll take Jets money line at the minus 162 if I was going to bet this game. But you can also, if you're comfortable, think they're going to win by more than 2 points. I mean, you can get the minus 1.5 puck line at plus 162. That's pretty good value. Pretty good value. Then we got some MLS soccer. I'll be honest with you, I'm not the guy that you want to listen to trying to pick soccer games. We have a guy that hopefully we'll be getting him. Hopefully he'll be able to start getting here pretty soon. We have a guy that's pretty good at soccer, but just ain't been able to get him over here yet because his work schedule and stuff. But when Steve gets here, he might have a few soccer picks. He knows a lot more about the soccer than I do. Coffee is questionable for the Clippers tonight against Gordon Hayward is out for Charlotte Hornets, out indefinitely with a foot injury. Cody Martin for the Hornets left last night's game with the ankle injury. Is questionable for tomorrow night's game. Gilgeous Alexander for Oklahoma City is out indefinitely with a foot injury. Mike Muscala is questionable tomorrow against Sacramento. I'm just letting you guys know some of these injuries on games in case you're betting the games. Because, I mean, that can really affect what you want to bet. Springer's out for the Blue Jays against Oakland tonight. I was going to bet the Blue Jays. I still like the Blue Jays. I don't know. Oakland's pretty good. Not sure about that one yet. Not sure. It's about all the games. All right. Well, let's go through and do some totals real quick, and then we'll do some totals, see if Steve gets here in time, or Steve's here, and then we'll give out our picks. Let's do some NBA totals. Orlando and Detroit is over under set at 210. I like 210 Orlando. I would like the under on this game. Neither team have a high-powered offense, really. I think I like the under 210. Next game's Pacers against the Wizards. Over under set at 246. I like the under in that game. 246 to me is just too many points. Next game is the Warriors and the Pelicans. Over under set at 237.5. I'm going to go with the under 237.5. Next game is Portland against Atlanta. The over is set at 235. I think I like the over in that game. I like the over in that game. Over 235. See, next game is the Sixers against the Bulls. Over under set at 212.5. Bulls are going to be missing a couple. I like the over 212.5. Knicks and Grizzlies. Over under set at 218.5. I think I like the under in that, under 218.5. Nuggets and Lakers. Over under set at 214.5. Like I said, there's still a question. LeBron's questionable last I saw. So I think I would go with the under 214.5 on that one. All right. Was there any? I thought there was a couple more games, wasn't there? Next game is the Spurs against the Jazz. Over under set 221.5. I like the under in this game. Neither one of those teams are high powered offense. They play decent defense. I like under 221.5 on that. Let's see. Oh, wrong button. All right, let's do some totals in baseball. Brewers and Phillies over under set at 8.5. I like the under. Under 8.5 on that game. Got a couple decent pitchers going, and neither one of them teams have real high-powered offense. Brewers might be without Yelich, so I'd go under 8.5. Next game we have is the Dodgers against the Cubs. I would go. Bueller's pretty tough. I think I would go under 8.5 on that game, just because the pitching matchup. I think that's going to be a pretty good pitching matchup. Could be a low-scoring game. Next game is the Rangers against the Twins. Over/under set at 8. I like the under 8 on that game. They don't have a total set yet for the Cardinals and the Mets game. Next game, Indians versus the Royals. Over/under set at 9. I like the under on that game. Giants and Rockies. Over/under set at 9.5. Man, that's a lot of points. Got a couple good pitchers pitching. I think I'm gonna go to the under 9.5 in that game. Next game is the Rays against the Angels. Over under 7.5. I like the under on this game because both of them have pretty good pitchers on the mound tonight. You have Glasnow for the Rays, Ohtani for the Angels. So I think this could be a pitcher's duel. So I'm going to go under the 7.5. Next game is the Blue Jays against the Athletics. Over under set at 8.5. I think I'll see. I like the over 8.5 here. Next game is Pittsburgh Pirates against San Diego Padres. Over under set at 8.5. I'm gonna go under the 8.5. Let's see. Let's look at some NHL. Go through theirs. If he's not, and I'll give you guys my picks of the day after we go through the NHL here. Okay, Blackhawks against Hurricanes. Over under set at 6.5. I like the under 6.5 on that game. Penguins and Flyers. Over under set at 6.5. I like the over 6.5. Capitals against the Rangers. Over under set at 6.5. I like the under. Bruins and Devils. Over under set at 5.5. I like the over. Islanders against the Buffalo Sabres. Over under set at 5.5. I'm going to go with the under on that game. Jets against the Senators. Over unders at 6.5. And I like the over in that game. Oh, almost made a mess. Oh, all right. Let's get back here real quick. I'll give you guys my picks that I'm going to play today. Here's my best bets for today. We will start here with the NBA. I like Detroit money line at minus 136. It's at minus 136 now. I like the New York Knicks against the Grizzlies. I'm going to take the Knicks money line. Let me make sure that hasn't changed. It has. It's went down. It's with the plus 118. So I'm going to take the Knicks at plus 118. Then we'll take Portland money line at plus 110 against Atlanta. And then I'm going to take Then we'll take the Pacers money line at plus 120 against Washington. Let's see. I think that's that's all. That's all my NBA picks for today. So my NBA picks for today are going to be Pacers money line at plus 120. Trailblazers money line at plus 110. Knicks money line at plus 118. Detroit money line at minus 136. Let's see. And then, let me see. Check something. I might go one more. Now I'm going to go to Sixers. Sixers minus 5 against the Bulls. So that's all my NBA picks for today. I got 5 of them. I'll repeat them again. Pacers money line, Trailblazers money line, Knicks money line, Pistons money line, and 76ers money line. Or no, 76ers minus 5. Okay, then baseball. Let's move over to baseball. Let me get it up so I can see if the odds have changed on them. All right, I'm gonna take Toronto money line against Oakland at plus 108. This is Major League Baseball. These are my picks for today. Then we'll take the Giants money line against the Rockies. And that is finding the game again. That's at plus 104. And I like the Rays against the Rays money line against the Angels. Glassnose on the mound. He's been pitching good. And then I like the Padres money line against the Pirates. And I think that is all. Oh, also in the NBA, my bad. Also, I have one more bet in the NBA. I'm taking under 246 in the Pacers Washington game. And that's it for baseball. Actually, let me see. 1, 2, 3. Okay. And then in NHL, I have Vegas money line against Minnesota and Pittsburgh money line against Philadelphia. So I have 2 games in the NHL. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, 1, 2, 3. One, two, three, four, 5. 6 bets in NBA and 4 bets in baseball. Thought I heard somebody pull up. Let me see real quick. nobody pulled up yet. Sorry, I'll run through my picks one more time. When Steve gets here, I'll get his picks out for you. I'll put them on our social media accounts. I'll tweet them and all that, on Facebook and stuff. So my picks for today was for Major League Baseball: Toronto money line, Giants money line, Rays money line, and the Padres money line. In the NBA, I had the Pacers money line, and then I had the over/under for the Pacers Washington game. I had the under 246. I have Trailblazers money line, Knicks money line. I'm taking the Pistons money line, and I'm taking the Sixers -5 against the Bulls. And then in the NHL, I have Vegas money line and Pittsburgh money line. Don't forget, check out oddsjam.com. There's a lot of good information on there. It's a real good tool for sports bettors. They give you the odds of the best odds in your area, and then give you odds so you can arb bet where you can get one team on one book at like +100, and you can find them at the other team they're playing on a different book for a low price, to where you're guaranteed to, no matter what, to win a little bit of money. So check that out. I'm gonna give you. Hold on, no, I got a link for you guys to use when you check that out. The link is oddsjam.com/ via =easy money. Oddsjam.com / via =easy money. Use that link. Go check out oddsjam.com. Like what you see, get a subscription. You get a lot more information and it's a lot better tool if you go ahead and get the subscription. So use that link, go get a subscription. Don't forget, we're live every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday with Easy Money, a sports betting show. And after this show, we are live every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 11 for Gonzo Sports Room, which is a sports talk show. We appreciate your support. You can follow us on. Please like and subscribe on YouTube, Twitch, Facebook. You can follow us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, all at Gonzo Sports Room. Like I said, I'll get these picks up on social media here as soon as I can. Probably be early afternoon. You can also get this show as a podcast, available on Anchor Podcast, Spotify, Google Podcast. I'll get it out as a podcast as soon as I can, but if not, you can always get it here on YouTube. Other than that, hope you have a good Monday. Don't forget, 11 o'clock we'll be back live for Gonzo Sports Room. And I'll see you guys Wednesday morning for Easy Money. Hope you have a good work week. Peace.